All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. So, today I just noticed too. Okay, just noticed today too that I put the wrong news thing. For some reason, my eyes just viewed tomorrow's news as stuff that was going on today. Um, so, so I accidentally put that in there. Not like it really matters. The news already happened today, so but that's just the wrong news. The PPI is tomorrow, not today. But once again, news already happened at 8:30, so this is pretty much irrelevant. So, yeah, and by the way, guys, that Coinbase position, again, I have no idea if you guys can see it. There we go, 94,329 bucks. And you guys can see it's obviously live and all that, not fake. You guys can see that it's the right direction. That is good. Um, Yeah, okay. So ES now open. So basically a little rip on ES at the open. I assume NQ is. Huh, I would have assumed that NQ would have been ripping up way more than ES. Interesting. And also, guys, I have I have Thinkorswim. For some reason, it was totally glitching out for like the longest time, and I finally was able to fix it yesterday. Um, so I have Thinkorswim that I'll be using to look at stocks. And actually, I think what I'll do is put Thinkorswim up here and put Ninja Trader for executions over here, because you guys will still see like what's going on here. Yeah, not sure why this is glitching. I remember that was always a literal problem. Yeah, so for stocks, I am watching. So for stocks, I am watching DTSS. I'm watching DTSS for continuation upwards. It did get sold off pretty hard last night. And then, where is it? JXJT was pretty decent in the pre-market today. Now it's selling back off down to 6, but again, this is small cap land. Anything can happen. This thing can absolutely rip on up again, very, very easily. So yeah, NQ's flushing, and ES had a little bit of, I mean, like a 6-point move, and a little bit of a sell-off there. Yeah. So again, right, SMCI, little move up, boom, 30-point drop right there. ARM, same thing. I'm really not sure why it moves this much. Nope, time axis is fine. Yeah, so this JXJT honestly looks like the best. NNOX. Let's see if that has anything. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, okay, I like this one. Wow, yeah, what a decent profit taking at the open right here. Coinbase, NVDA, SMCI, Nasdaq, ARM, technically. All right, well everything is getting sold off at the open here, which is definitely interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting though that Nasdaq was dumping as ES is pushing on up. It's a decent amount of divergence. Kind of looks like Nasdaq might come back up into this range of 880 to 900, but we'll have to see. It's still very early. Wow, already 8 minutes into the open. Wow. Yeah, I mean, small cap, this is the thing about a lot of small caps. Like, they'll run a lot in pre-market on way lower volume, but the second that the market opens, a lot of people that, see the change in their portfolio from overnight start to dump, and a lot of people that, had it in pre-market all start to dump because it's up just tremendously. So yeah, both of these are halted. Definitely tough to trade in halts or right after halts, because price could open up at 10, shoot up to 12 for like literally half a second, and then shoot all the way back down and like go into a halt to the low. So it's very, very tricky with halts. Okay, so JXJT is back up and running. It's got a decent spread for this low of a stock. It's like, it fluctuates. That's like 18 cents right now, 10 cents. Sometimes it gets down to like a penny, but it's really, really weird that it is like this wide. Yeah, so decent move on ES up. I do have to readjust my expectations. I really a lot in like 2022 and 2023. Catching 10 points on ES was like very, very easily, or very, very easy. But nowadays, I just feel like ES doesn't really run that good in one direction um, for like 5 points or 10 points easily. Like it very, very rarely will ever go in a straight line like 10 points. We'll go here, 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 here. And just grind in a direction, so it's a lot tougher to trade. But yeah, so I mean, unless you're going short, then today actually has at the open a little bit less opportunity. Now, obviously, the market could turn into something great, right? If the market catches a bid or sellers start getting aggressive, then this could turn into a great uh, day. But right now, it's just not looking too good. Just a lot of consolidation. A lot of consolidation. Yeah, Nasdaq is almost below 50 again. It did touch 50, but we'll see if that ends up holding or not. Could easily see that come on back down. But yeah, I mean, stock plays have been really, really nice for their opening drives, and that's the thing. Like, not like the market is just always in a different and it's a different cycle. Like sometimes it'll be stock plays. Sometimes it'll be like opening drive stock plays that are the move. Other times it'll be futures, that you want to be watching all day because ES will move 100 points throughout the day. But yeah, it just goes in cycles. Okay, so yeah, so ES now is touching 50. See if that holds. JXJT, no bullish pressure at all. And NOX, again, no bullish pressure, completely sold that off. So could you imagine getting short in the pre-market or something? Could you imagine getting short in the pre-market and literally getting squeezed 50% basically? And then price literally just coming down like not even 45 minutes later. That's gotta suck. Yeah, I'm just not really seeing anything amazing right now. I can go check out other things, but it's gonna be like roughly the same. Alright, so Coinbase could start ripping on up. Seems to break 72. See, this is where Thinkorswim would start to get kind of laggy, is when you have like a level 2 up and this thing and that thing. It just starts to get like really laggy. But I'm watching, or I have the 200 calls on the side. Right now they're at 310. So we'll see what happens with those. If it breaks 172, it should spike up to like 330, 340. Okay, getting close. But yeah, a little bit of a slower open today, for sure. Here we go, pressing. Boom, bid above 172. Bid drop below. Ask still holding at 172. Ask drop below 172. So on something like that, you would want to see, I don't have the tape up here, but you would basically just want to see price just like really start to react really heavily up here, and not go like not slowly break above, but like go 172, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40, 60 cents, like just really move up strong. And obviously we didn't really get that. But unless it takes a little while for bulls to eat into all the selling pressure, then maybe we'll get it here. Um, but usually on the first break, that is what you want to see. Just a fast moving candle up, because this should really destroy shorts. This was a fake out. But right here, 172, you can see close of that candle, and we're trying to break up there. But we haven't really got a solid break up yet. But could get it right here. And looks like we will not get it. I mean, it's just taking such a long time. I mean, there's definitely going to be a lot of selling pressure just in general, because Coinbase did move up, 10, 11 points overnight. So there's going to be a lot of people that aren't even like betting on the stock going down, but just want to cash out. Um, but yeah, that's basically what I'm just looking at. If you guys have any questions about trading or business, just let me know in the comments section, because I will answer all of them. But yeah, so NQ is just chilling at 850. I think a lot of stocks actually are just chilling down here. I mean, let's go throw on like Apple. Yep, Apple same. Or no, that was not the same. Microsoft, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I could see NASDAQ coming back on up. Just need a little bit more time. No. Yeah, right now we just waiting. Yep, so I'll take level 2 back off. So yeah, guys, that was obviously a little fake out there. Again, does this mean that 172 will never get broken today? Of course not. It could literally break in 5 minutes. but just means on that break potential, on that potential break, it did not happen. So we just have to wait and watch. Hopefully, maybe a hold of like 170, keep it in the 70s, and then try again. But shorts obviously are trying to defend any zone, any move higher. Yeah, so small caps, no crazy action in the regular market hours right now. In pre-market, absolutely ripping. And that's really the thing about small caps is you really have to be present in pre-market because they will move a good amount of times, more so in the pre-market. Let me go get my cat down from the shelf. She is crazy today. All right. So Nasdaq now is wow, look at that break on SMCI. So yeah, Coinbase flushed down, and now that looks pretty good for bulls. So they can break it again. That means they are interested. So yeah, massive move on SMCI. Um, Nasdaq trying to break up from that accumulation. I can't believe it. Honestly, I thought SMCI was like some garbage stock, and I remember people were trading that like a year, 2 years ago. I'm just like, okay, that's like a Roku or something where you trade it once every quarter because of earnings. But man, this I mean that just look at the daily chart. This thing is ridiculous. Like legitimately ridiculous. Look at that. Are you? This is gap up, gap up. At this point, we're gonna break 1,000. But like, in what realm? In literally what realm? That is just crazy. Almost a 3x in under a month. This is on the daily too. 300 G's could have been almost a million right now, which is pretty crazy. Wow, look at that fake out. Oh my god, look at that fake out. Well, that's wild. Definitely not expecting that big of a fake out. Yeah, so look at that. A lot of stuff faking out. Coinbase thought was going to rip up. Almost tapped 172. Now it's down to 170. ES taking a U-turn. NASDAQ pushing down. Wow. Yeah, so from 850 down to 820 in two candles. ES, honestly, the same thing. That's pushing down as well. So yeah, again, for futures, just need more data. If I was trading stocks, I'm not really sure right now on stocks. Stuff is definitely whipping up and down, kind of whipsawing. ARM potentially looks good. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see like some random spike up on either of these, because that's just how small caps run. They literally run up, accumulate, just do nothing, and then literally two candles, and that's like a 30% move, and then goes into a halt, and then whatever happens next happens, but usually it's like a dump, and then it just fades off into nothing again. Yeah, and honestly, this week has been so good. This week has been so good for price action just in general on these mid or large cap stocks like ARM and SMCI and these small caps JX, JT, NNOX, BMR. Since these both kind of look like trash, I'm gonna put BMR back on. BMR is looking like garbage too. So yeah, not every day you're gonna get a move where it goes from $5 to $30. But when it does, you have to be able to capitalize on it. That's why you have to show up every single day. Yeah, so could this be the start of some sell off? Or is this just a small little blip and then grind higher? I'm not really sure. Alright, let's put lift on here. Lift and AMD. Whoa, that's crazy. Wow, look at that. Yep, so look at that, right? I was watching garbage stocks that could have moved, but Lyft was the one that actually had a semi decent move. I mean, this isn't like it's going like a point, like 1 point candles, but I mean, hey, 16.6 to almost 18 in not even 30 minutes. Take that, it's not bad. That's why honestly you have to write down like the entire list of potential stocks. Lyft, BMR, NNOX, all these other ones. That you just have to keep cycling through. And it's always tough, right? Because let's say Meta's not moving right now, I might put Lyft on there to watch instead of Meta because Lyft is moving, but then Meta might have an actual move and Lyft might just do nothing. So it's always tricky. You are going to be missing plays just because even if you have 12 charts up here, you're still just gonna miss those stocks. Like you're just gonna miss those stocks or some stocks because you're in something else or you're watching something more intently and don't even see that some other stock is moving. so lift could potentially break 18. That'd be the next level to watch. Let's go to the 15 minute. Yeah, so yesterday was actually pretty good. Sold off kind of and faded. And then today broke above. So actually, lift is 100% in play. Am still expecting lots of volume, lots of good action. So let's see what happens on lift. And actually not bad for Coinbase. It's kind of hard to buy after four red candles, and still, at the intraday low. But I mean, if this actually breaks higher, then that would actually be very, very crazy. But yeah, not really seeing much. I mean, again, right? Like, what I wanted to just go smack the ask on ES. Sure, sure. But again, would that work out for the next 100 trades? I don't think so. I think you have to actually wait till good opportunities present themselves, and we're just not really seeing that right now on futures. Even the Nasdaq. I mean, take away these couple opening candles because that's just the first couple minutes. Literally just chop, small move, chop. So really nothing there. Let's go to the 30 minute. Do we see anything crazy? Looking like more of a continuation of a sell off down to maybe 17,700. Yeah, this is the only tricky part about TOS is just getting the right one. They move like crazy. But yeah, so for lift, almost approaching 18. 17.84. Okay, so futures now pushing down. Yeah, so futures are pushing down. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, sometimes I literally feel like I just need to zoom out on the chart. Because, like, it always ends up looking halfway decent on, like, even a 5 minute. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so lift is getting pretty close to 18. Yeah, so lift you definitely want to take like higher size on, like 2,000 shares plus. Getting very close. 9.8, 9.7, 9.7, 9.8, 9.4. It's kind of stuttering. Or sputtering a little bit. Just need to keep pressing into 95, into 96. Come on. See, like right here, just watch for a big break above 18. And the good thing is that we are pressing into the resistance for quite some time now. So at any moment, there could be enough volume get taken off, but I guess we'll see. So once again, looks like, I mean, okay, actually it's getting bid up a little bit. $99. All right, guys. I think I just saw 18, or yeah, a little bit over 18 get traded. There's some more 18s. So I would have liked to have seen 18 really explode right there, like 18, 10, 20, 30. Um, but I guess we're not getting that. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this stupid thing. I don't know why it does that flashing all the time. Hey, there we go. Like, see what I'm saying, guys? Like, you try to fix something and boom, like there's the move or whatever that you were looking for. Okay, and it's still doing that. Yeah, so once again, not like a crazy move or anything, but I mean, we'll take it. There we go. So yeah, I mean, sometimes it just takes a little while for stuff to start really moving, and obviously you can see right here, lift is finally starting to move. Look at that, right? So now 20 cents. Um, so yeah, I mean, sometimes it just takes a little while, right? Sometimes it just takes a little while. Looks like NQ could have bottomed out at 800. Looks like ES could now be pushing back up. Meta's pushing up. SMCI is gonna go for those highs. This really makes it look weird because where's the actual high of day? I mean, this looks way more structured. This, I don't know. I would call it more like here is like the first resistance. There is like the second one. Because this is like a real print, no crazy wicks. This is like you don't actually really know what happened unless you have bookmap and can see under the hood. Vertical line. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think that looked terrible on ES, but just man, I've been so out of it with these stocks moving. It's like, and again, I don't want to move money from crypto into stocks because, I mean, as soon as like next week, we might start just chopping around, and then Crypto could move up. So it's just really tough, right? It's just really, really tough. I'm still actually making bank on crypto too, so it's not like I'm really losing anything technically. The biggest thing I'm just trying to get back in is is just trading futures again, but it's just the movement is just so weird. Need to like ease back in. Yep, so there's Meta just broke high a day. That could have actually been decent at 475, and that's kind of how ES looked too. Like little sell off from like that, not the high, but like the mid range high, sold off, and now both extending. Or Meta is extending, ES is trying to extend. But yeah, nothing too insane today. I mean, some moves, but nothing like a couple days ago. No BMR type move. Let's see, Meta trying to break 480. See if that happens. Coinbase going back for 172. That should actually be a really nice break if it can actually get some volume, get some speed coming in. Because 172 now has gotten rejected a few times. So a lot of shorts, a lot of weary shorts that have been holding for a little while are going to start closing their positions as it gets higher. And that's what'll make 172 absolutely, or a break of 172 absolutely rip up if Coinbase can break that. Alright, yeah, so Meta and Coin is the biggest stock watches right now. Meta getting close to 480, very close. 97, boom, there's the break. There is the break. That was easy. Like that's how a lot of these breakouts kind of should be, like really really simple and easy like that, just right off the rip. I want to see what the option premiums looked like. How do I change the time on here? I don't even know. Let's just put 480 calls on meta up here. Should we take off AMD? This is only temporary anyways. Wow, yeah, so there's the doubling your money on 475 to 480. Not bad at all. I always find it so funny when like people literally geek out about the Greeks or Greek out about the Greeks. Um, is like, okay, all you have to do is look at what's the whole number that's the closest to where it'd go up. So if you want it to keep going up, you can do 485. That's an even number, and then 5. So 485, 11,000 has the most volume. Boom, that one. Puts 475, 475 puts. Look at that volume, pretty solid. Boom, that easy. Yeah, somehow people don't understand. That's literally all you need to do to know how to trade options. It's very strange. Airbnb's moving? Kinda, not really. I mean, I guess technically, but yeah. All right, let's go back to coin. Put one. Let's see, most volume 170. That wouldn't work. 180 calls, I guess. Interesting. Really, 180, huh? Yeah, I mean those are moving all right. But see, guys, like this is literally what I'm saying of why I don't like trading options because look at the difference between meta and coin. Obviously, meta is worth so much more than coin, but look at that, right? Look how much less is being traded on coin options. And then if you want to go do puts, look how much less. Right, 170. I mean, look at that spread. Look at the volume. Trash. Absolute trash. So again, that's why I just say it's just easier to do shares. It's just easier to do shares, unless it's like a big tech stock. But even SMCI, while it is moving, it's just not doing like the absolute best. Yeah, I'm really not sure how to go and change that on SMCI or on these quick charts. But alright, guys, I'm gonna go and probably log off for the day since nothing insane is happening. Could always just take a trade on my own sometime in the future, but just right now, it's nothing crazy that I see right now. But I mean, coin for above 172, SMCI for above like 960, meta continuation, lift continuation. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Really, really